friends, Andy Vegan. I make a simple breakfast today with pears. That's the main ingredient. Just pears, they're just in season and they are so delicious. Yeah, it's a little bit with avocado. The pear is too hard. I wait until it's ripe, and when it's ripe, it's already too ripe almost. So, yeah, but when it's very ripe, it has the most beautiful, wonderful, sweet, sour, maybe more sweet, a little bit bitter. There's so many colors in there, flavor. Ah, I love it. It's super healthy too, and we know pears, of course. Like the apple, same nutrients, almost, same calories, almost, same harvest time, almost. A little bit different in the effect. Yeah, if good for digestion. The pear helps the liquid parts, the apple more with the firm parts, and that's basically it. And I always have pears at home when I can. So the pear is the main ingredient today, and I put them on a cherimoya pudding. That is a fruit not so well known, I guess, here in the Western world. In Germany, for example, cherimoya. Yeah, that's Mark Twain, I read about it, said this is the most delicious fruit in the world. Yeah, Mark Twain is a well-known American writer, but he liked it a lot, and it comes from South America, they believe, Peru, Ecuador, and these countries, and now it's harvested in many places where it's warm, Mediterranean, North Africa, tropical, they say is harvested. Southern California too, and it's really nice, but you know, today I ran into a problem. I had to get out the seeds, you know. This is one little fruit here, and you know what's in there are these seeds. They are pits, they're very hard, very, very hard, and how to get them out? Yeah, I was really puzzled today. It took me a long time. Then I found out, maybe I put it all, I cut the fruit in half, spoon it out, put it into a container, bowl, and then I take a fork and press it out and then take out the seeds. Something like that, because it's really hard to get the seeds out. There are sometimes there are very many of them, and then takes forever to get them out. But the fruit is wonderful, and here I have two cherimoyas actually. Here, as more than a cup even. That's the flesh, yeah, without the seeds, of course. And the thing is, they look pretty runny. You see, it's pretty soft, well, a little bit watery. So you wouldn't consider that pudding, but when you blend it, just blending the cherimoya by itself, it changes its texture. And that's fascinating. The cherimoya turns into a pudding texture. And that's what I found out. Last time I had them, I was so fascinated. This time I put some banana and a little bit of cashew in there too. That's what I found out is a nice combination to get them into a nice pudding texture. And a half a lemon and some dates here. So it's just some dates and a half a lemon. I can get it a little bit nicer. That's up to you. You don't need anything. You can just blend the cherimoya and have a pudding. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, this oftentimes with fruit, and they look like soft and sweet and runny. And then you blend it, and then they turn into another texture. And that is with the cherimoya. Very fascinating. It's called because of the fiber. That part of the plant that is not digestible. That is the easy explanation. That is responsible for the texture. And you can create the most fantastic textures with fruit just by blending it. Yeah, interesting. And that's, to me, as a chef, interesting, of course. Yeah. So I'll just blend it now. Let's see what happens. Blender dance. And there you go. Here, look, it's a pudding, you see? It's like a pudding, and that is so amazing. And the flavor of the cherimoya is gentle, sweet and sour. It's funny, I compare it to the pear actually. To me, it tastes like a pear. That's the closest I can get. There's a little bit more sweet and sour. The pear is more to the bitter side, also sweet, a little bit sour sometimes. It has this sugary sweetness. I love it a lot. But the cherimoya is actually pretty similar, I would say. And put the pear now, 3 pears or so, put it into my container. And put the pudding on top, and I'll show you what the pudding looks like when I pour it. See? It's a pudding texture. I'll get it all of it, mostly. And that's my breakfast. It's very nutritious too, of course. Fruit are always nutritious, more in different ways, yeah. Because they are always high in sugar, usually. And sugar is the best energy source for our cells. Yeah. The form of sugar in fruit is exactly what burns in the cells. All the other energy sources have to be decomposed. Protein has to be broken down, fat has to be broken down to be burned, yeah, usually. But sugar can be burned right away, and so it's a very good way to get the energy, fruit. So I love fruit for breakfast. It's an easy way to start the day. And always try to find new combinations. And the pear, just in a cherimoya pudding, that's what I tried today. I never tried it before, honestly. Never tried the pear with cherimoya. If I remember correctly, I may be wrong. I have some other cherimoya recipes on my channel. You find it when you go to YouTube. You just search for MB Vegan Cherimoya, and then you find a list of all my cherimoya recipes where cherimoya is in the title. So what I put on top of this is another fantastic fruit. I'll try different. It's a pomegranate. These are the seeds of a pomegranate, and they're also not easy to get out. Also, cherimoya is not easy to seed, and the pomegranate too. But with the pomegranate, if you do get it wrong, the red juice is all over the place. So that's not so funny. But you can do it in an easy way without making a mess. I just decorate it now, put it on top. I don't know what it tastes like, but I think it might be nice that the pomegranate is, there are seeds inside, these so-called areoles, and around the seeds a little bit gel, the liquid. And that's what these pomegranate seeds are like. They're crunchy, super nutritious, and have a sweet and a little bit of bitter flavor, but very nice. It's a wonderful fruit. And how to seed them I show in another video, linked under this video. And then you can watch how to open it without making a mess. And here is my breakfast today. Isn't that nice? Very, very simple. But first you have to get out the seeds from the cherimoya. That is not so simple. But you know, I would like to have grandma in South America, yeah, where they use that all the time. They have, I guess they have a lot of recipes with cherimoya. Traditionally, not here so, and if I would be there in the kitchen of my grandma in Peru or so, and she would tell me right away. She would show me how to see the cherimoya. I'm sure she would, and I missed that part. But now I have to find out by myself, unless somebody shows me a better way. But so far, my best guess was, as I said, spoon it out. And then take a fork and press the seeds, mix it all up, and then you can take out the seeds the easiest way, but I don't know if that's the best solution. You may surprise me with a better one. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. The fruit is delicious and super, super wonderful. Find a way to enjoy it. This is my suggestion for today. If you like my video, like, subscribe, and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.